they do all that extra.
Go ahead.
Is a private broadcast not affiliated with the Johnson City School District in any way. All statements and comments made in the course of this broadcast are this media outlet statements alone and do not represent the views or opinions of the district, its staff, its coaches, or the athletes involved in this event.
We'd like to start off by thanking our wonderful sponsor, Signature Sign 618, Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration, Indigo Realty, SIU Credit Union, Colson's Heating and Cooling, Jack-O-Lantern Lane, Gibbons and Keel CPA, Megan Rich, Attorney at Law, Satellites and More with Patty Newell, Blush Beauty Salon, Hill Farm, JC Manumission, and let's not forget the Johnson City Fire Department.
All right, so a couple close, tight games here. Freshmen for Johnson City get it done 22-18 in the first game. Very interesting finish to the JV game. As Trico gets it done 34-32. Tensions were pretty high there. One of the Trico fans got sent out, had a police escort. We don't know what was said, but it's interesting, and I think when you have some folks. I'll just go. We'll go to the varsity game in this one. Trico comes into this one 10-2, 2-1 in the Black Diamond West. Johnson City comes into this one 5-8, 1-3 in the Black Diamond West. And Sean, the last time we seen these Indians, Nolan Causey had one well of a ball game with a team high 29 points, but it just wasn't enough to overcome Weber Township. Sorry about that. Completely, as Nathaniel Marlowe had 46 in that one, just couldn't quite overcome it. But now you've knocked the rust off of that game. Had about a 2-week layoff there. Now you're back into it and going to have a little bit better flow this game. I would suspect.
Yes, I think so as well.
And taking a look at Trico, and I haven't really done a lot of homework on them. But the one that stands out to me, and stop me, Shauna, if you heard this last name, is Ryder Weddick, 6'4" freshman. I've seen some highlights, some nice games from him throughout this season. But going to be interested to see who matches up with him. They are going to have the size advantage across the board. As we'll get to the starting lineups brought to you by SIU Credit Union in just a bit. But Johnson City looking to rebound. Lost in the championship game down there at Cobden to Cairo. Didn't get a chance to play until this past Tuesday against Weber Township. So still just knocking the 2025 rust off, so to speak.
Yes, I was kind of going on about the music. It's been a variety of music tonight.
Yeah, it has. Kyle doing a good job. We got one of the best, if not the best, group of guys over there across the way at the scorers table in Ronnie Rao, Roger Key, Paul Turner, and Kyle Grant. Appreciate all that they do, and sometimes their work does not go unnoticed at all. But they're yet to start the clock, so. We still got 15 minutes at least until tip time. We do have a new crew, a 3-man crew coming on, as we had a 2-man crew for the JV and the freshman game. So interested to see. We've seen one of these this season. So interested to see. But now, and I wanted to make sure Shauna got that. Band is fired up. We're ready to rock here at the W. It's your Johnson City Indians, the Trico Pioneers. It's going to be coming up. We're going to have a few tips to the game, a few keys to the game coming up. You'll hear it. You'll see it right after this.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty.
I'm Elisa, your commercial and residential listing expert. I find homes that match your lifestyle.
I'm TJ, your go-to agent for real estate insights, flips, and investment properties. I make sure your investment works as hard as you do.
I'm Christy,
Your property management specialist. I work with foreclosures and investors to secure the best deal for you.
No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz.
Your dream home is just a call away.
let us do the hard work.
And turn your real estate vision into a reality.
Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story. Call us today and join the ranks of our satisfied clients.
All right, we are back. The band is rocking and rolling. Game number 5 in 5 days here for us. We also will have the JCHS Lady Indians, the Hamilton County Lady Foxes from the Lady Eagles Classic tomorrow, 10 a.m. Depending on how the game runs, we'll try to get on the air somewhere around 9:45. We are going to have a special performance, a solo performance from Caitlin Russell from the Johnson City High School dance team. She is also going to be performing tomorrow around 9:30, 9:40 down there at Marion in the competition. Unfortunately, the dance team's had some injuries, so they can't go as a team on the high school level. I'm not sure if the middle school is down there or not. But if you do know, please let us know. But I think this is going to be her first time doing a solo in front of a crowd. I think this is a good way for her to start. You're here at a basketball crowd tonight, nice crowd here tonight, so you can get those nerves out and go perform your best tomorrow morning at the competition.
Most definitely.
Okay, taking a look at the starting lineups brought to you by SIU Credit Union. Not a member, find out how. Log on to SIUCU.org. For the Trico Pioneers, it's going to be Donovan Jimenez, Owen Wolf, Larson, Kazuzek. I do believe, if I'm saying that wrong,
I think so.
Please let me know. Brock Hines and Ryder Wedig. And again, I think Wedig's that's going to. I think he's going to kind of be the difference in the game. Height-wise, it's going to. He's going to have a slight advantage. As Shauna's having all kinds of fun trouble with that, as I had her zoom in to the banners a while ago. But see, it's going to be interesting. I would assume you probably put Sanders on him to start, but that's why we're up here. It's going to be interesting to see how they match up in man-to-man. But for your Johnston City Indians, they come into this one 5-8. Again, 1-3 in the Black Diamond West. It's going to be Nolan Causey, Trey Johnson, Seth Rice, Carson Murrah, and Evan Sanders. And I think this is a game. This is not maybe a must-win, but pretty close. You're sitting 1-3 in the conference. Trico, their 2 victories this season come in the Black Diamond West, as they sit at 2-1. So I think you get to 2-3. That puts Trico at 2-2. Now you can start kind of gaining momentum as the second half of the season, so to speak, is now underway. I think Carson Murrah is going to have a big game. I think he's going to have to defend well up top. You're just going to have Wedig is going to get his points, but you got to make somebody else beat you. It's kind of like with Marlowe on Tuesday night, and we talked about it, Shauna, on the broadcast. That was the smoothest looking 46 points. It didn't look like anything out of kilter. It was in the flow of the game, and that you don't see that high a point output and it looked that just fluid within an offense.
I said it didn't. The ball never, like when he threw it, it never touched the rim. It was straight net.
She's not the best color in the world. You are absolutely right. We're getting ready for the Johnston City Loyalty when that, as they're playing Eye of the Tiger. Across the way is the band. Shauna will point it down to our cheerleaders when the loyalty comes on.
Everyone stands up. There will be people.
Yeah, so I try to get her to crank it up a little bit, but we'll see. We'll get it done one way or another. But this is going to be a fun one. It's always fun with Trico. I wouldn't necessarily say a rivalry game, but it's a fun conference game.
Yeah.
And you know, when we go up to Trico, Drew Franklin, the AD up there, always takes care of us. I haven't seen him here. I know he's probably here, but they always take good care of us up there. We got about 7 minutes to go before we tip this one, but I do believe here comes the loyalty. Well, maybe not. I stand corrected there. Sorry about that. A little bit ahead of myself. But I think you're going to have to just limit Weddick and just take what their defense gives you. And, you know, Tuesday night, it was no one cause. It could be Carson Murray tonight. It could be Evan Sanders tonight. You know, it could be Trey Johnson. It could be one of anybody.
You just never know.
You're right. And it's one that makes somebody else beat you. But he's going to get his points. You know, that's just how it is. But make somebody else beat you in this one. If the first two contests between the freshmen, again, that was a 4-point spread. Johnson City winning that one 22-18. JV, a 2-point spread. Trico picked that one up 34-32. So I hope this varsity contest is just like that, because then we can get the football voice rolling once again indoors instead of outdoors. But going to be a fun one for sure. This is the Indigo Realty pregame show. And
Cross spacing. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't know. I zoned out for a minute.
Apparently. Anyway, this is the Indigo Realty pregame show. Check out their latest listings at indigorealty.net. And now we're going to rock and roll for the school colors. And Shauna is going to
try.
Put it on the cheerleader or cheerleaders. Skiing wow with Johnson, wow, and a great job as always by the JCHS cheerleaders with the school loyalty. We got about 4 minutes to tip. We're going to take a short timeout and come right back here to the W Windows Gymnasium right here on TV Talk.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
SIU credit union checking accounts keep getting better. Not only can you now earn interest with our free checking with e-statements on balances over $1,000, but now we offer SIU CU rewards to all debit card holders. This free program allows members to earn points on everyday debit card purchases to exchange for cashback, discounts at local retailers, gift cards, and more. Open with just $25 and no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Plus, you'll never be far away from your cash with access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide. Apply online at siucu.org today. Membership required. Insured by NCUA.
In a world.
All right, welcome back here to United State Gymnasium. Fixing to have the national anthem here by our JCHS marching. Is it marching Indians? Is that how you would say that? We're just going to say JCHS band. We see Ms. Liggins over there, and man, her and Dr. Smith, we say it broadcast in and broadcast out. They have done a phenomenal work, as we're going to let the band take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Johnson City High School Band, under the direction of Lexi Liggins, honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
I will see the show of sportsmanship here at half court, and I think that's absolutely awesome. See again your SIU Credit Union starting lineups. Not a member, find out how. Visit siucu.org. For the Trico Pioneers, it's going to be Donovan Jimenez, Owen Wolf, Larson Kazuzik, Brock Hines, and Ryder Weddick. For your Johnston City Indians, it's going to be Nolan Causey and or Milkshake, Big Play Trey Johnson, Seth Rice, Carson Murrah, and Steamroller Evan Sanders. And we're going to let Roger Key give you the lineups because he's the best in the biz.
Player coaches of fame. Here are the starting lineup. First for the Trico Pioneers. Pat Broad, a 5'9" junior, number 0, Donovan Jimenez. Pass forward to junior number 11, Owen Will. Pass forward to 62, senior number 14, Washington Kavicki. Move forward to sophomore number 21, Brock Hines. And a guard at 6'4", freshman number 33, Ryder Wedding. The Pioneers are led by Kyle Luke, and assistant coaches are Chad Barrowman, Tim Cohen, and Ronnie Wedding. We're by 11, senior number 21, Seth Rice. Pass forward at 6'3", junior number 40, Carson Murrah. And at center, 6'1", senior number 44, Evan Bender. The Indians are coached by Scott Brzezinski. The assistant coaches are Sean Newell.
Every time that he announces starting lineups, regardless of sport, Sean, as you can see, and it's not because the gym is cold, but the goosebumps from Roger Key does a great job, has for a few decades now. Going to be a fun matchup. BEC West, the Trico Pioneers, and Johnston City Indians. Coach Brzezinski and Coach Kyle Luke giving their final instructions to their respective teams. Set to get underway here from the W on a Friday night. Don't forget, we will have JCHS Lady Indians basketball from the Lady Eagle Classic tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in El Dorado. I'll be on the air for the Indigo Realty pregame show about 9:45, depending on how the games go. It's going to be Murrah. It's going to be Wedding. And Trico controls. That's Jimenez. 1-2-2 for the Johnston City Indians. Now here to Wedding. Gets it to Hines. Right side Jimenez, back to Hines. Here near side Wolf. Wolf back to Jimenez. Hines now back to Jimenez. Good job defensively here for the Indians. That's Wolf. There's Weddick, 17-footer on the way. No good. Backside rebound tracked down by Owen Wolf. And there's Weddick once again on the baseline. Good job by Evan Sanders cutting him off at the baseline. Back out. Here's Weddick again from the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Trey Johnson. And he gets it to Nolan Cause. He'll bring it up into the front court for the Indians' first possession. Murrah on the left side. Trey Johnson from distance off the back iron. Rebound to Jimenez. Jimenez, left-handed dribble left side. Brings it back out, Ryder Weddick. In front of the bench. That's Hines. He holds. There's Weddick on the baseline. It's kind of throwing it around here against it. There's a three on the way from the corner, and that's good from Jimenez. That opens the scoring up here. 6:30 to go for first quarter. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian Athletics right here on TP Talk, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. Nice in pass to Murrah. Free ball on the way. Causey, a little bit long. Ball batted around as Hines comes away with it. And there's Jimenez for three, and that's good. Back-to-back threes for Donovan Jimenez to get it started for the Trico Pioneers. Left side and Johnson. Murrah. Back to Causey. Causey on the take. That's an isolation play. Scoop and score. Well-designed play there from Coach Scott Brzezinski. That's one of those one-hitters that you put in your back pocket maybe for later in the game. Jimenez with the basketball. In between the rings. Right side, Wolf. Wolf holds high. Gets it to Kazuzi. And there's the travel. First turnover for Trico. 5:30 to go here, first quarter. 6-2 is your score in favor of the visiting Trico Pioneers as Causey puts the fist up. Murrah here at the top. Nice back cut. There's another easy bucket for Nolan Causey. We've seen that back-to-back plays, just ran differently. Causey with the ISO the first time. The back cut the second time. There, left side. And Wolf gets it back to Jimenez, who's had the hot hand. Gets it to Weddick. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez again for three. And he nails it. 3 straight threes for Donovan Jimenez to open this ball game for Trico. And that's something that you can't account for there if you're Coach Scott Brzezinski in the film work. Rice here, right side. Murrah at the top of the key, the big play tray. I think that you get a good look here. Isolate maybe Evan Sanders down low with his physicality. Causey at the volleyball line. Offense has started a long three. Bang! Nolan Causey. All 7 Johnston City points. Jimenez with the basketball, top of the key. And there's Weddick on the wing. Jimenez steps into another one. That one's short. Rebound, Weddick. At the volleyball line, gets it to go. Ryder Weddick with his first bucket. 11-7 your score, 3:53 to go here, first quarter. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian Athletics right here on TP Talk. You're watching Indians basketball. Another long three. And let's see who he's going to head to the free throw line. That was back there. I think that was from that was almost from a different area code. As Causey will head to the line for 3 free throws. First one is up and good. Milkshake second is also good. And that one rattles in and out. Weddick bringing it up the front court. Wolf. There's Jimenez in the corner. Back out to Weddick. Kazuzik. Gets it to Jimenez. Steps into another three, and they're going to get Evan Sanders on the foul. His first, team's first of the first, as Jimenez will go to the line. That's something you don't see. You got back-to-back possessions. Johnson City and Nolan Causey got 3 free throws. Now Donovan Jimenez is going to have 3 free throws. The lefty spins, fires. That's good. Second for Jimenez is good as well. He's got 11 of the 13 for Trico. And all 3 go for Donovan Jimenez. His Trico Pioneers lead 14-9. Causey into the front court to Rice. Rice. And Causey's going to pull the trigger from distance. Can't get it to go. Wettig with the rebound. And that's going to go off a Jimenez turnover. Trico, their second of the ball game. Getting some clean looks. Are both ball clubs here early on. Nolan Causey with all 9 for Johnston City. Donovan Jimenez with 12 of the 14 for Trico. Kind of seen that a little bit Tuesday night as well. As Murrah turns, fires, no good. Rebound to Hines. Jimenez left side. Wettig holds. Right side and Hines. Holds back, and that's stolen away. And they're going to get Brock Hines on the foul there. His second. Team second. So that one that could play a role here as Cade Seidner into the ball game. Looks like another quick hitter here from Coach Scott Brzezinski, a different lineup. Nolan, little isolation, and they're going to get Wolf with the foul there. His first, team's third. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, thank you to each and every one of you. Just a reminder that we will have game number 1 from the El Dorado Lady Eagle Classic for the Johnston City Lady Indians as they take on the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. It's at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's off the foot of Trico, and that's a good call there. Johnston City will retain possession. 2:11 to go here, first quarter. 14-9 your score. Big congratulations to all those student athletes that made the volleyball team down there at Washington Middle School for Coach Jill Kendricks. Murrah gets it in from Johnson. And now you're as Causey has it left side, left-handed dribble. The stutter step, no good. Off the window, Wettig with the rebound. His third of the ball game. Wettig bringing it up. Inside on the block. That's Kazuzik. He fires from the volleyball line. No good. Murrah, rebound. Johnson with the basketball at the top of the key. Trey. Back off to Causey. To Murrah. I think they're trying to get Evan to look down there on the block. Evan's just got to keep working. And Seth Rice holds at the volleyball line. Now it's Johnson. A little stagnant here offensively for the Indians. Seth Rice, right wing. Left-handed dribble. Gets it to a nice take there by Johnson. Easy layup. Nice pass and recognition from Sanders. Big play, Trey with a deuce. 14-11 to score. 1 minute to go here, first quarter. Trico in front. There's a 3 on the way. Rattles in and out. And there's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Johnston City basketball. 46.9 seconds to go here, first quarter. Going. Directing traffic. Now he's between the rings in the front court. Screen from Sanders. Nice back cut by Trey. And Rice was open there in the corner. Double dribble. And a turnover. The first for the Indians. $30 seconds to go here, first quarter. Jimenez already with 12 here in this first quarter. He goes right side. Now comes back to the middle, guarded by Johnson. Trey up in the hip pocket. I like that. Here comes the jump trap. Jimenez right side. And that's Seidner. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez top of the key. Dribble drive. There's going to be a foul on the play. They're going to They're getting Trey Johnson on that one. His first, team second. The first 9.6 to go here, so plenty of time for a good shot. Kazuzik gets that one to go. 3, 2, 1, and we're not going to. He does get it off at the end of 1. It's the Trico Pioneers 16, your Johnston City Indians 11. We'll be back right after this.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty. No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz. Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story.
And oh man, it looks like we're going to have another dandy here. As Jimenez and Causey decided that they was going to go toe to toe. Jimenez with 12 for Trico in that first quarter. Causey with 9 for Johnston City. Trico in front, 16-11 after 1 quarter of play in this Black Diamond West matchup. And Indians come into this one 5-8, 1-3 in the BDC West. Trico comes in 2-10, excuse me, 2-1 in the BDC West.
Entering into the Indians for Ken Wyatt Henderson here for 11 holes. For the second quarter, Trico basketball.
Wyatt Henderson is checked in. Evan Sanders has a seat on the bench. As Jimenez will have it. Got a tat there on the left arm. So lefty. Again, 12 in that first quarter. Stepped into 3 straight threes. Nice dribble drive here off the window. No good. Rebound up, and they're going to be a jump ball as Wolf was able to get the rebound. But good job by Rice to tying him up. It's Johnston City basketball. Anderson with the screen up top. Causey sets for Murrah. Murrah to Johnson. Might have traveled and got away with it. Causey, shot fake. Back to Trey on the wing. Nolan taking a look. Henderson's going to set the screen. Long 3 incoming. No good. Rebound to Weddick. His 4th. Oh, Seth Rice. That's man. What do we call that, Shauna? That's a pancake. That's a pancake play there. What hustle there by Seth Rice. We're just going to go ahead and keep it right here. But that's the kind of plays that give you an extra possession. And if you do that throughout the game a couple times each half, that could be a difference of 6, 8, 10 points. So got to love the hustle and bustle of Seth Rice. Headed to the Air Force after graduation. Seth's one of the student section leaders, although he's on the floor, like for football, done a good job.
Yeah.
Make sure the WCU signs were appropriate. Volleyball, made sure all the students were jazzed up and ready to go. 7:13 to go here, first half, 16-11 your score. Causey to trigger. Trey will have it and get the offense started. Nice job there, Murrah. And he's going to head to the free throw line. They're going to get Larson Kazuzik on that one.
Trico got 14 Larson.
His first. Team's first of the second. See, me and Rod still get confused on that 2 years later as Murrah's first one is good. Second on the way, rattles out. Weddick with the rebound. Already 5 rebounds in the game for the freshman. Shot fake, 10-footer, off the back iron, rebound, Murrah. We head the other way, and Causey. Causey crossover dribble. Left-handed pass to Johnson. Henderson has it in the middle. Out to Causey. Long range distance, no good. Rebound to Weddick, who's got 6 now. Get Seth Rice on the foul there. Jimenez has it in the backcourt. He'll bring it up. In between the legs, right side. Good help defense from the Indians. Now you got to find. Ridner. There you go. Now everybody's got their man. Jimenez in front of the Johnston City bench. Tries to get it to Seidner. Excuse me. I said Ridner. It's Seidner. That's Wolf up top. And that's a travel. Turnover for Trico, their fourth of the ball game. Johnson will trigger. Six minutes even to go here first half. 16-12 is your score in favor of the Pioneers. Causing right side. To Rice. Rice, long distance. A little bit off. Rebound. That's Wolf, his third. Wettig bringing it up with Rice on him, and that's an interesting matchup. That's not who I thought would be on Wettig at all. As Wettig spins, right side, three on the way now from Wettig, no good. Rebound to Causey. Nolan, spin move. As he put it on spin cycle, he'll head to the free throw line. I get that foul on Owen Wolf, his second team, second of the second. 5:25 to go here in the second. Trico Pioneers 16. John City Indians 12. Owen's first one is up and good. Indians 4 of 5 from the free throw line in this ball game. And Nolan knocks them both down. Jimenez gets it to Kazuzik. Kazuzik on the left side. Look isolation here for Wettig. And there it goes. Wettig, baseline, no good. Rebound, Henderson. Three ball, corner pocket, no good. Rebound to Kyle Shirley, who's checked into the ball game for Trico. Kazuzik to Jimenez. Up top and Seidman. In deep. That's Kazuzik. Going to get a foul on the floor. Oh, they're going to give a shooting foul.
Foul on 40, Carson Murray.
They get Carson on that one. His first, team second of the second. 4:39 to go here in the second. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw is also good. Trico a perfect 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. Johnson off the double screen. Bang! Long distance for big play, Trey. Trey's got 5. Baseline. That's another Trico turnover, 5th of the ball game. 4:14 to go here. 18-17 your score. Rice handles it at the volleyball line. Causey corner, nice baseline drive. Draws the contact. Milkshake will head to the free throw line. They get Kate Seidner on that one. Third team foul for Trico. First onside. No one's free throw. Rattles out. Second one on the way. Rattles out once again. Weddy, which is his 7th rebound of the ball game. He gets it across timeline, spins. Gets it to Seidner. Seidner to Kazuzik. Back to Seidner. Seidner holds it at the top. Directing traffic. Poked away. He retrieves it. Good job defensively there from Causey. Kazuzik on the right side. He's guarded by Sanders. Gets it to Weddick up top. He's guarded by Rice. 3 on the way. That came from Kyle Shirley. That was missed badly. Rebounded by the Indians. We head the other way, and it's Nolan setting up the offense. So it's Brzezinski. Been looking here. I know what this play is because I've been seeing it in my reels. That's kind of cool. See, calls for horns 1. Causey gets it back at the volleyball line. Kick to Trey. Crossover dribble. Nice pass to Sanders. Sanders forces it up a little bit. Everybody's hit the floor. Going to be a jump ball to be Trico basketball.
The jump ball alternating positions to the Pioneer.
Second turnover for Johnston City, and Jimenez brings it up to Kazuzik. Evan doing a great job defensively. Right side, Jimenez. Nice job. Great anticipation by Wyatt Henderson with the steal there. 6th turnover for Trico. Big play Trey. Seth Rice from distance trying to dial it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Kyle Shirley. Jimenez back out. Cage Seidner for 3. No good. Causey with the rebound. His second. Slow it down here. 2 minutes to go. First half. Trico 18. Johnston City 17. So it looks like we're in for a slobber knocker, Shauna.
You love that word, slobber knocker.
I just like when it's close games. Causey. Little dribble drive. Kicks it back out. It's Trey. Johnson gets it back. Volleyball line and Causey going to reset the offense. Holds. Rice has it. That's a logo. Seth to Wyatt Henderson. Back out to Trey, top of the key. Causey has it. Causey just shy of the free throw line. No good. They're going to get Sanders on that one. That's going to be Sanders' second, team's third of the second.
And 44 first re-entry and 40 Carson Murrah.
Carson Murrah checking back in. Wyatt Henderson having a seat. Jimenez with the basketball. After that 12-point outburst, knock on wood, has been held to no points here in this second quarter. That's Kazuzik. Now, nice find in Weddick as the freshman will head to the free throw line. And they're going to get Murrah on that one. That's his second, team's 4th, 59.9 to go. And it was on the floor, so I apologize. I thought they was going to call that a shooting foul. It is on the floor. So it'll be Pioneer basketball on the baseline. Jimenez, top of the key, gets it right back to Weddick. He's double teamed there by Sanders. He makes some space there. You could see that elbow extended, but no call. We head the other way. Causey. And going to have a blocking or a push foul here. We're going to get that one on Donovan Jimenez. His first, team's fourth. 45 seconds even to go here in the second quarter. 18-17 is your score. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. For the latest news, scores, updates, positivity stories, check out Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter. Does a fantastic job not only for high school but junior high as well. Causey. They get a 3-second call on Johnston City, their third turnover of the ball game. Henderson checking back in. Sanders checking out, and I like that. With Sanders having 2 fouls, Murrah still out there with 2 fouls, 35.9 to go here in the first half. Wetted the trigger, gets it to Jimenez. He's guarded by Johnson. Jimenez, left-handed dribble up the left side. Seidner. Back out to Jimenez, and I think they're gonna take just one shot here. They'll probably get their offense truly started at about 15 seconds. As Weddick's gonna have it, it's at 15. Maybe they'll start it at 10. Looks like Weddick wants an isolation here, and that's headed the other way, and that's a moving screen there as they get Kazuzik on that one.
Well, on the right over 14, Clark, the Zurich is second. Entering for the Indians, 44, Evan Peter.
Referee's conferring. It's a player control foul. It should be out here in front of us. It should be a player control foul. And it is 8.2 to go here. Seth Rice with the basketball to trigger. Be nice to get a bucket right here to really cap it off at this first half. Causey's going to just straight take. Causey, no good. Batted around. Rice can't, no shot. At the end of the first half, it's the Trico Pioneers 18, your Johnston City Indians 17. Stick around because we got a performance by Caitlin Russell coming up from the Johnston City dance team. First time doing it solo. Interested to see this. She's got a great competition tomorrow there in Marion. She'll be on the floor about 9:30, 9:40. Interested to see Caitlin. We'll be back right after this.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of Southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
All right. So now great job by Caitlin Russell there. And again, a lot of injuries. Johnson City High School dance team. That's why she's doing solo. She has a competition tomorrow in Marion. She will take the floor about 9:30, 9:40-ish as see our superintendent, Kathy Clark, making her way up here. Taking a look at your stat leaders brought to you by Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration and
Crawl space and caps.
All right, so kind of interesting setup here, Shauna, for both ball clubs. Just 3 players in the scoring column. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Nolan with 11, Trey with 5, Carson with the free throw for the 17 points of Johnston City. Jimenez came out hot, stepped into 3 threes in a row in the first quarter, but has 12. Larson Kazuzik has 4, and Ryder Weddick just a 2. So very good job defensively by Seth Rice on Weddick. Now you just got to kind of keep Donovan Jimenez in check. A lot of isolation plays by both ball clubs there in that first half. And that's something, I love to see because then it's kind of just mano-a-mano. Everybody kind of clears out, and you got to make your own way.
Yes, I was sitting here watching them join the band. I actually have them. I turned them up a little bit.
All right, so then we'll just step out. Again, 18-17 in favor of Trico here at half. We're going to let you enjoy what is an amazing Johnson City High School and middle school band. Great job, as always, by the marching Indians. And, Shauna, I know we talk about it, but the distance that our band has come over the past couple of years under the direction of Dr. Smith and Miss Liggins is just, it's day and night, man.
Yeah.
It really is. We got a slobber knocker here. Again, Caitlin Russell will perform tomorrow. Competition in Marion, be in between 9:30 and 9:40. So excited for her to get out there. And this was a great way to, because that was her first time doing a solo by herself.
Yeah.
That is a great way to do it. You got a nice little crowd here at the W, and that knocks the nerves out. You'll be ready to just kill it tomorrow.
Yeah, that helps. You had all these people cheering you on, so you know they'll be cheering you on tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely. We got about a minute and a half till tip time. We're just going to keep it here. Again, Lady Indians will take on the Hamilton County Lady Foxes at day one of the El Dorado Lady Eagles Classic at Duff Kingston Gymnasium. And you know we look forward to that. That's always a pleasure. That's one of the nostalgic gyms that Shauna has fallen in love with. That I think West Frankfort as well are probably your two favorites. And I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Am I wrong there?
Yeah, and I throw Trico in there too somewhere.
Throw Trico in there.
Trico will be 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That
I like the
answer.
Trico gym.
Yeah, that surprised me. They do a great job up there, and I like the way it's set because the floor is down and you've got the seats
that's what I
around it.
like.
That's what you like the bowl set up instead of
I
the
do.
sides.
I like
yeah.
the bowl.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Again, just 3 players scoring for each team: Causey, Johnson, and Murrah. For Johnson City, Causey with 11, Trey with 5, and Murrah with 1. Jimenez with 12. Kazuzik with 4 and Wedig with 2. So something's going to have to give. It'll be Johnson City ball out of bounds. We are set to get underway for second half action from Johnston City High School. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. Johnson now will be at the point guard position. In the corner, it's Causey. Back to Johnson. Now it looks like a little bit of a zone matchup here. Jimenez comes away with that, stolen away by Wedig. 4 turnover for the Indians. Wedig takes it himself, and he gets it to go. Wedig with 4. 20-17 your score. 7:30 to go here, third quarter. Causey to Rice. Rice to Johnson. They get it to Sanders at the elbow to Murrah, and they're going to get Sanders on the offensive foul there. It's going to be his third, team's first of the third. Henderson quickly checks in. 7:18 to go here in the third. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, Indians basketball right here on TP Talk, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. And thank you to all of our fine sponsors that make this ship go. As that's Kazuzik. He takes it himself. Murrah's going to get the foul. That's going to be Carson's third. So Carson and Evan Sanders, as that gets Caden Koenig off the bench. He's set to check in. Kazuvic's first one is up and good. He's got 5. Second free throw is short. First miss for Trico from the free throw line. Right side, and Henderson to Johnson. Causey. Out to Koenig for 3. That's all. Rebound to Owen Wolf. Wedig, the freshman. Kazuzik at the top of the key. Jimenez left side. We're going to get Hines. Jimenez. To take. Short. Rebound. Brock Hines. His third. And kind of poke that one away from Caden Koenig. Jimenez will restart the Pioneer offense. And nice hustle there from Seth Rice. And they're going to get Wedig on the foul. His first, team's first of the third. Seventh turnover for Trico. So Johnson City's winning the turnover battle. But Trico winning on the scoreboard. Causey hesitates. Jump stops. Going to get a blocking foul here. As they get that one on Larson Kazuzik. His third. Team second of the third. Causey looking to add to his 11-point total here from the free throw line. That one does everything but go in.
Entering the game for Trico, James Bychard.
The freshman Kate Seidner back into the ball game. Kate Seidner, excuse me. And Causey gets that one to go. Jimenez. Now top and Seidner. Right side. That's Hines. Now to Jimenez. Nice look. Ryder Wettig. He's going to be fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. They get Wyatt Henderson on the foul. His first team's third. Ryder Wettig at the charity stripe. First free throw is short. Trico 6 of 8 from the charity stripe in this ball game. Johnson City 6 of 9. And that one goes for Wettig. He's got 5. Henderson hold high. Katie with the basketball now. And just kind of throwing it around here on the perimeter. Causey with the take. Johnson in the right corner in front of Brzezinski. Causey. Crossover dribble. Spin cycle. Skips it to Henderson. Henderson with the basketball now. Rice is going to reset the offense. It's Johnson right side. Koenig to Rice. And that is almost stolen away. Causey retrieves it. Back to Nolan. He's guarded by Hines. And they're absolutely okay. I was gonna you gotta call a foul at some point as he was getting it from both directions. So they're getting Wolf on that one. I think the difference, the 4-point spread here, Shauna, it comes down to hitting the glass, and Trico's got 4 more rebounds than Johnson City, and you got a 4-point spread. As Trey will trigger. And he's struggling to get it in. Causey, jump stop, takes it himself and gets it to go. Hangs and gets it to go. 14 for the senior Nolan Causey. 4:32 to go here in the third quarter. Timeout. Trico, a 1-minute timeout. It's Trico 22, your Johnson City Indians 20. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here to Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium. We like to call it the W on the campus of Johnson City High School. This is Black Diamond Conference West action. The Johnson City Indians, the Trico Pioneers. Pioneers lead this one 22-20 here in this third quarter. And this is good small school basketball at its finest, Shannon.
It is. It's great basketball, and like I said, they got the Johnson City Indians and the Tricos. I mean, I love my Indians and I like the Trico gym. I'm kind of sad it wasn't there, actually.
Causey with the steal, and they're going to get a foul there on Kate Seidner. That's the eighth turnover for the Trico Pioneers. Rice will trigger. He'll get it to Causey. He'll get the offense started for Coach Scott Brzezinski and the Indians. Rice, right-handed dribble to Henderson. Causey to Johnson, who picked it up. And then we're going to restart the offense. Johnson here, left-handed dribble. Causey dribble in baseline. Johnson, 3-ball, and he rolls it home. Indians in front, 23-22 after a 3-point bomb from Trey Johnson. Trey with 8. Hines. That's Kazuzik. Oh, excuse me, that is not. That is Kyle Shirley. Travel. 9 Trico turnovers. You can see the in-game IQ of Nolan Causey talking to his teammates. He's seen something here offensively for the nice spin cycle off the window, and it goes. Nolan Causey puts the Indians in front 25-22. Hines holds. Gets it to Shirley. Shirley top of the key. Seidner now. The freshman looking at the elbow. He's guarded by Causey. Back out to Jimenez. Trey wanted to travel there as Jimenez takes it in. Gets it back out to Weddick. Ryder. Off of the Hines fake screen. Hines gets it now. And that's going to be another Trico turnover. Was that? Ooh, that was tipped by Johnson City, so it was not an over the back. Seidner with the basketball, kicks it out. Dribble drive for Jimenez. The floater, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Trico. Johnson City still in front, 25-22. 2:31 to go here, third quarter. Causey with the basketball. No one backs it back out. Gets it to Johnson. Deep on the right wing. Back to Causey. Causey's thinking about that 3. Long ways away. Can't get it to go. Rebound there, and Seidner. 2 minutes even to go here, third quarter. 25-22 in favor of your Johnston City Indians. We got a good one brewing here at the W. Try to get it into Weddick, does, and Weddick steps through the double team. I think they're going to get Rice on that one. No, they're going to get Wyatt Henderson on that one. His second, team's 4th. 1:49 to go here in the third. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill. Johnson City Indians basketball right here on TP Talk, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. Seidner with the basketball now. Gets it to Hines. Hines looking to take. He does, off the window, strong. Johnson with the rebound, his third of the ball game. He brings it into the front court. Spin cycle for him. Floater, no good, and that's going to be off of Trico. It'll remain Johnston City basketball, 1:31 to go here in the third. Trey to trigger. 4 across for Johnston City. There, Wyatt spun there and had a look at the opposite block. It just developed a little late. Euro step and the foul. And Trico has a gripe here. Is that was kind of, we talked about it the other night. The NBA continuation, as no one gets it to go, and we'll head to the charity stripe. But in that instance, I think Trico has a little bit of a gripe. But no one knocks down the conventional 3-point play. He's now got 19 after having 29 on Tuesday night. 1:20 to go here, third quarter. Jimenez with the basketball at the logo. That's Hines left side. They're going to get it out to Wedding. And I'll tell you what, Seth Rice done a fantastic job on the freshman, giving up about 4 or 5 inches. They get it deep into Hines. Hines gets it to go over Henderson. His first bucket of the ball game. Under a minute to go here. Johnson with the basketball, Seidner on him. Wedding now on Nolan Causey. And I think you take it directly at Wedding here with Causey. Johnson now has it. And we're willing to switch. Causey. Dribble drive. Floater. Good! 21 now for Causey. 20 seconds to go here, third quarter. 30-24 your score in favor of your Johnston City Indians over the Trico Pioneers. That's Hines. Going to hold. He gets it to Shirley, excuse me. They're trying to get isolation, and you'll take that going away. At the end of 3, it's the Johnston City Indians 30. The Trico Pioneers 24. You're watching it right here on TP Talk. We'll be back for the fourth right after this.
SIU credit union checking accounts keep getting better. Not only can you now earn interest with our free checking with e-statements on balances over $1,000, but now we offer SIU CU rewards to all debit card holders. This free program allows members to earn points on everyday debit card purchases to exchange for cashback, discounts at local retailers, gift cards, and more. Open with just $25 and no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Plus, you'll never be far away from your cash with access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide. Apply online at siucu.org today. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
All right, welcome back here to the W Wendell Stair Gymnasium on the campus of Johnson City High School. Your Johnson City Indians, the Trico Pioneers at the end of 3. Indians lead this one, Shauna, 30-24. And when we talked about it, this could still come down to, who has the ball last. When you say slobber knocker, we're fixing to see here in this final 8-minute stanza, I do believe. I just get the head nod. As she's listening, I think she's more listening to the music in the background because I think that's Dr. Dre, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. Third and final quarter. 30-24 gets it started. Trying to get it into Jimenez. They do. Jimenez, the floater off the window. No good. Rebound. Caden Koenig. Causey will bring it up. Gets the offense started. Sets a nice screen for Trey on the right side. Johnson to Causey. 3 ball. Short. Batted around. Koenig comes away with it. He gets it off to Henderson. Holds it. Gets it to Causey. They'll restart the offense, and that's a big possession there. And that was almost stolen away. Henderson gets it to Johnson. Back to Causey and Wedding. That's going to be a fun matchup. Baseline take. Nice pass. Johnson, 3. Short. Rebound to Hines. His 4th of the game. Wedding with the basketball at the left side. Still has it. 17-footer on the way. Short. Rebound. Nolan Causey. His 3rd of the game. Nolan has it stolen away. That's the 6th turnover for the Indians. Wedding has it, the freshman. Gives it to Jimenez to start the Pioneer offense. Jimenez off the right side. Switch for the Indians. Beating and banging down there. See, now this is something I'm not a fan of. You've got an official right there on the baseline. It was on the block. I don't know why the call is being made from outside. That's something I'm confused. I'm genuinely, I don't get. As Larson Kazuzik looking for his first points is no good. Oh, excuse me. That is not correct. He's got 5. I was looking at the wrong sheet. As he missed them both. And Henderson comes away with it. Wyatt doing a great job on the boards. Johnson right side. Nolan. Koenig. Back out to Johnson to restart it. Something here you just don't force it. Just let your offense work here. Causey pause, spins, up and in. Nolan Causey now with 23. 5:54 to go here in the ballgame. 32-24 your score in favor of the Indians. Jimenez gets it to Wolf. Wolf holds. To Hines. To Kazuzik. He dribbles through the double team. Off the window, and it goes. He's got 7. 5:30 to go in this one. Johnson with the basketball right side. Spins it back out. Gets it over to Wyatt Henderson. Causey. Kicks it back out to Rice. Henderson holds to Causey. 3 ball on the way. Bang! Nolan Causey. 26 on the game now for the senior leader, Nolan Causey. We like to call him Milkshake. Jimenez with the basketball now at the volleyball line. Right side. And Kazuzik inside to Weddick. Weddick turns, spins, fires. Good. 7-4 Weddick. Causey with the basketball. 7-point lead. 4:44 to go here in the fourth. Causey kicks it out. Johnson. Shot fake. The floater. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. And Hines comes away with it. His 5th rebound of the game. Corner. And Wolf. Now they back out the way. Wow. Somebody lost their man there. Timeout on the floor. 4:24 left to go here in this ballgame. It's the Johnson City Indians 35. The Trico Pioneers 30. You're watching it right here on TP Talk. Got a fun finish in store here in Black Diamond West action. Your Johnson City Indians, Trico Pioneers 35-34, 4:24 to go in this one. Shawnee Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. We are a Tier 2 production. Rice guarded heavily. And see, I am confused on this. He calls it again from the backside with an official 3 feet from the action. I don't understand that. I just don't get it. And that's not wrong, right, or indifferent or anything. I just don't understand how that happens. Literally, you've got an official 3 feet from the play. That one's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Johnson City basketball. Yeah, I don't understand that. And we've seen that a couple of times here in this fourth quarter. Causey, Johnson, Koenig, holds. Causey to Rice. Into Sanders. Koenig for 3. Wow! Just what the doctor ordered from long distance. Koenig gets his first bucket of the ball game, and a big one. Indians 38-30 lead. 3 ball on the way for Trico. No good. Rebound to Koenig. Man. Great spot for that 3. Trey Johnson wants one. No good. Rebound to Hines. His 7th of the game ahead. And Wolf will head to the free throw line. I think they'll get Nolan Causey on that one. They do. His first team, second of the fourth and final period. We got 3:12 left to go here in regulation. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, Indians basketball on TP Talk. For the latest news, scores, and updates and positive stories throughout Southern Illinois, check out Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter. Whether it's high school or junior high, Chris does a fantastic job. First free throw is off the back iron for Owen Wolf. Wolf still looking to get on the board. Edgar Pastor, excuse me, checks into the ball game. Wolf's second free throw is good. It's his first bucket of the ball game. Causey with it. At some point, is that not a hand check? He's had his hands on him the entire riding him down the court. I don't know. Koenig holds. No, I mean, at that point, if you're a defensive player, if they're not going to call it, you hand check until you can't hand check no more. Trey to Causey. Causey baseline. And they're going to get a foul here. They're going to get that one on Pastor. It looks like pasture if you read it, but it's Pastor. Causey spins, and they're going to get him. That's his second foul in a span of about 7 seconds. So his second quickly here. Trey, trigger, gets it to Koenig. Koenig holds, gets it to Causey. Nolan, he is pushed again, and that's on that. They're going to say that's on the floor. That almost looked like intentional because that was just a strictly push. But that it is on the floor. That's his third foul in 10 seconds. So 7-point lead here for the Indians. 38-31. Murrah to Johnson. And we're going to reset the offense here. And away we go. Johnson trying to get some space. Can't do it. Fumbles it around. Sanders comes away with it. Gets it to Murrah. Back out to Causey. Nolan jump stop. At the free throw line. Gets it to go. Nolan Causey now with 28. 40-31 your score. 2:05 to go in this one. Let it quickly down. And there's a charge. And boy, you could hear the reaction. You could hear the Johnson City side cheering. The Trico side didn't like it. I think it's the right call. That's one of those bang bangs. You can't be mad if it's a charge. You can't be mad if it's a block. Causey with it. Under 2 to go now. 9-point spread for the Indians. 40-31. Going to pick up their 6th victory. Pastor on Causey. Causey. Murrah. Back to Causey. 3 on the way. Short. Murrah, rebound. Put back. Good. 1:35 to go in this one. 42-31. Wedding with the basketball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 1:28 to go in this one. Your Johnson City Indians 42. The Trico Pioneers 31. We'll be back for the finish right after this.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty. No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz. Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story.
All right, welcome back. And some big time shots. Nolan Causey leading the way with 28, but Shauna Big rebound and put back there from Carson Murrah. A big three from Caden Koenig. And it's going to be tough sledding for Trico to force overtime here. I think. As for Johnston City, it's going to be Causey, Rice, Sanders, Murrah, and Johnson. So the original five is side out for Trico. 1:28 to go in this one. Just got to take care of the basketball and ultimately make your free throws, as the Indians will have free throws on each foul coming in. 3-ball. I thought the 3-ball was on the way. Oh. And they're going to get Sanders on that one. That's going to be his fourth, team's third of the fourth. Jimenez. And they're going to get Rice on that one. His second, team's fourth.
Right. Second.
We'll have your signature sign, 618 signature performance of the game. Shauna, you know we always like to leave that on the page. We'll have your stat leaders brought to you by Leading Edge, Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration, Crawl Space Encapsulation. Weddick. Jimenez steps into a three. No good. Rebound, back out. Seidner now with it. Yeah, you've got to go here. You're down 11. The shot fake, and they're going to get Murrah on that one, and that's going to be his fourth. Kazuzik will head to the free throw line. .104 left in this one. 42-32 now after the first made free throw from Kazuzik. Kazuzik can't get it to go. And Kazuzik, great hustle, just ran out of sideline over there. It's Johnston City basketball, 1:02 to go. 42-32 your score. Again, we will have Lady Indians basketball tomorrow, starting with the Indigo Realty pregame show at 9:45 from the El Dorado Lady Eagle Classic as the Lady Indians take on Hamilton County. Murrah with it. I think Sanders got away with the travel there. And that's off of the foot of Owen Wolf. It'll be Indians basketball here in front of us. 45.7 to go here. 42-32. And now Jimenez, and they're going to get a foul. They're going to get that one on Hines, his third. As right here, we just talked about it, Shauna. Just go make your free throws down the stretch. Indians 7 of 10 on the evening. First one is good. That's a big one. Just 4 points for Caden, but man, those are a big 4 points, and it really, that big three, as he sinks the second one, that big three really, to me, I think that's the turning point of this ballgame, Shauna.
I
Is
agree
that
with
three
that.
he makes it here on the wing?
Yeah.
Quickly across the timeline. Trico, 17-footer on the way. No good. Tipped out. Weddick tracks it down. Cross between his legs. Kazuzik for three. No good. Long rebound. Back to Kazuzik. That's Jimenez stepping into another three. That's long. Causey comes away with the rebound. And that's going to do it. They're going to dribble it out here. Indians are going to win this one 44-32 on the back of 28 from Nolan Causey. That's the final here from the W. We'll be back with your Leading Edge Fire, Water, Mold Restoration stat leaders and a little bit of takeaway from this game. You'll hear it. You'll see it right after this.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
All right, welcome back here to the W. And Shauna, what a great second half from Coach Scott Brzezinski's squad as they get it done 44-32. And man, I'll tell you what, goes without saying, my math is not very good, but that is 57 points in 2 games for Nolan Causey.
Holy moly.
29 on Tuesday, 28 here tonight. So a big week for Milkshake. And, you know, he may or may not be the signature performance of this game. But you know, you had Trey Johnson with 8, Caden Koenig with 4, Carson Murrah with 3. I'm missing a point somewhere. I think because I stood up, I missed a free throw. So that I'll have to apologize for. I'm missing a point for somebody, and it may be Caden Koenig. I'm not totally for sure. But I get into the game, and that's why we always say our stats are unofficial. But the biggest takeaway here is, you know, you look at Donovan Jimenez, the lefty came in that first quarter, put up 12 quick points and got nothing for the last 3 quarters. So a great job. You hold Ryder Wettig. We talked about him in the Indigo Realty pregame show to just a mere 7 points. So defensively is where I was at with it. I thought defensively the Indians had a great ball game and also taking care of the basketball. Unofficially, just 7 turnovers. If you can keep it under 10, you're going to be in a lot of ball games if you can keep your turnover to under 10. But again, like we've said throughout the broadcast, don't forget Caitlin Russell. It hits the floor in Marion for the Johnson City High School dance team. She's doing a solo tomorrow at Marion. That's at around 9:30, 9:40. We will be in El Dorado, Duff Kingston Gymnasium for the El Dorado Lady Eagle Classic, as Johnson City will open up with the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. That's a 10 a.m. tip. The Indigo Realty pregame show about 9:45. Shauna?
Also, bowling regionals are tomorrow.
Bowling regionals are tomorrow. We'll get you some more information on that in the morning. For Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, Indians win this one 44-32. We see you